With sun, sand, and beaches, Goa is one of the most sought after tourist destinations locally and internationally. The smallest state of India is also the most laid back, which adds to the allure of this place. In the months of winter, when the northern parts of the world are braving through blizzards, the sunny Goan beaches are the perfect escape. The blissful markets, fresh seafood, spicy curries, vibrant parties are all infused together with the Indian and Portuguese culture. Goa caters to everyone's needs, from luxury hotels to backpacking hostels, from fine dining to the fish thali in a shack. The sunny state offers something unique to all kinds of travelers. So much so that this Indian state attracts 2.4 million tourists a year, out of which more than 500,000 are Russians. So what is it that draws Russians to the tropics of Goa? In the year 1991, we saw the fall of the Soviet Union. The fall also meant newfound freedom to the residents of the Soviet Union. The Russians perceived Goa as a state with no restraint and could sense unadulterated freedom, which was hard to find in their own country. The Russians hence started flying over to Goa to taste this freedom. Today, the younger crowd comes to find solace in the villages and beaches of Goa. The second reason that Russians flock to Goa is the weather. Goa is known for pleasant weather all around the year. Even during the monsoon, when the sun hides behind the dark black clouds, there is a charm to it. Riding on your scooter through the lush green roads of Goa on a grey, wet morning is still preferable over the harsh winter winds that pierce your face like tiny 1,000 needles. So when the sun shines and there is a cool breeze flowing, the inhabitants of the cold white north cherish it. For people who long for sunlight nearly 6 months in a year, the unending glare of the Goan sun is a welcome change. The third reason that Russians choose Goa over other similar destinations is the ease of access. Over the years, there are more and more flights that fly directly between the two destinations that are not expensive. So, for the Russians looking for an escape to a tropical paradise, Goa fits the bill perfectly. The Russian ruble is approximately equal to the Indian rupee. Russians find that they can stay in Goa for months at a go without burning a hole in their pocket. When the word budget can be added to a destination with heavenly weather, it is obvious that the tourists flock there. Now, the impact of Russians in Goa is so profound that it is easily visible when one visits the state. Just like its weather, the locals of Goa are warm and friendly. The locals have made efforts to put up signages in the Russian language, make menus in Russian, and even have Russian cuisine. The tourism industry has adapted itself to the schedules and preferences of their sun-seeking guests from Russia. While the hippie culture may have originated in the USA, it soon spread all over the world and Goa was soon at the center of it. While the hippie party scene has changed over the decades, Goa still presents relics from the olden days. Today, Goa is synonymous with wild rave parties and the Russian crowd assembles looking for cheap booze and drugs. For the young Russians, the allure of Goa does not stop at its stunning beauty, but continues towards the nightlife where there is an ease of access to a number of illegal activities such as drugs and prostitution. For all things to exist, there needs to be balance. A boom in a certain aspect always leads to negative impact. The boom in tourism has led to the Russians being favored over Indians. There are beaches where the Indians are denied access to accommodate the sunbathing Russians. Moreover, Russians who have set up their businesses are now in competition with the locals, which has led to some friction over the years. The Goans are particularly not excited about the growth of the Russian Mafia in their localities. The basic demand and supply equation has led to an increase in sales of hard drugs and prostitution. Over the years, this situation has been blackmarking Goa as an inviting destination for the locals. Morzym, a little beach village of Goa, hosts a huge population of Russians. On a lazy day, you will find blonde-haired tourists basking under the sun. The perfect amalgamation of welcoming hosts and weather has let many Russians make a permanent stay in Morzym, the little Russia of Goa. Over the years, hotels and restaurants cater to the needs of their guests in more personalized ways. It is now easy to find Russian cuisine in Goa, making it all the more homely for the settlers. Many Russians have set up their businesses and spread roots in Goa. Goa is a destination that screams vacation. The white sand beaches, the sunsets that set the sky on fire, and weather that can instantly lift your mood are just a few of the reasons why Russians love Goa. The Russians bring out a whole new essence and flavor to the beaches of Goa. So now, we Indians do not need to fly all over to Russia to enjoy the Russian culture. All you need to do is hop over to Goa. Stay in Morzym and learn Russian should be added to your bucket list. Do you think Russians flocking to Goa is good or bad for tourism in the state? Share your views in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting travel videos.